folks, we're on the week 8 already. It's hard to believe, and this week is Roscoff Revisited is the theme. So Roscoff was a restaurant that was really in its heyday in the late 80s, early 90s, mid 90s. I was lucky enough to be head chef at one stage in my life at Roscoff's, and also it was the first Michelin star restaurant in the whole of Ireland. It was owned by Paul and Jeannie Rankin, and back in the day, it was definitely very much the place to be. Extremely busy restaurant and extremely tasty food, great service, and again, it was sort of a restaurant in Belfast that it would stand up at any city in the world. The restaurant was exceptional. So the influence today is very much of that era and that restaurant. And so the starter is a summer salad. So we always had a summer salad on. This one is going to be with smoked salmon. Sometimes you use lobster, sometimes you use langoustine, but during the summer, we would always have a Roscoff summer salad. So let me just talk you through the ingredients. We have some Walter Yuen smoked salmon. Walter Yuen is a local fishmonger and also smoker. We also have some horseradish potato salad. And the potato salad is just like my granny used to make pretty much. So it's potatoes, wee bit overcooked, just crushed, some horseradish, mayonnaise and some creme fraiche. Some lovely little fresh herbs in that, and also some chopped up egg. We also have a little watercress and radish salad with some cucumbers and some shaved fennel. Very, very simple rapeseed oil and lemon dressing. A little bit of lemon on the side. There's no cooking in this, folks, and we're just going to plate it up. So I'm going to plate it up like we did back in the day. It will seem to be a bit retro and vintage, hopefully. So you'll get a feel for anybody who missed Roscoff. Anybody who never had the chance to go to Roscoff has heard about it, so we'll just plate it up now. So very, very simple. First things first, you just get your radishes and your fennel and just pop them into the bowl along with some cucumber, a little bit of salt. You'll have to supply your own salt, obviously, and just a little bit of cracked black. And then some of our dressing. So just get a little mix there because the lemon juice will fall to the bottom. And very, very simple. Give it a little mix up. Add just some leaves, we'll hold some leaves back. I'll explain why in a wee second. That's our salad dressed. So, for a potato salad, we get a little cutter. But you can plate this up any way you want. I used to plate it up like you would have got back in the day. Get half your potato salad in there. Everything's seasoned in this potato salad. The potato salad is very, very saucy, and the reason for this is that it's going to help everything eat a lot better. This is what we used to do back in the day. We had a lot of cutters. We used to squeeze things in cutters. I don't know why, but it was a done thing. A little bit bigger than what we have here. Nice circle. Everything was very symmetrical back in the day. Take a piece of our smoked salmon. And all we're going to do is just fold it, just to cover that surface area of the potato, like so. Then we take our salad, just dress our smoked salmon like so. Cucumber, horseradish, a little bit of watercress, lemon is all what a smoked salmon just needs. Radishes for this particular demo were supplied by my chef friend Danny Miller from his garden. I don't think he'll have enough to supply our restaurant next week, but I want to thank him. And then we're just going to take some of these little fresh leaves of horseradish and just dress our little smoked salmon like so. Very delicate, very, very simple dish. I'll leave you like a bit of lemon as well, just in case you think it needs a little bit more lemon to taste. Just goes over the top like so. There we have it, folks. A very, very simple starter. No cooking. Let's hope we get the weather for this little summer salad. So there we have it, folks. We have summer salad Roscoff, and it's smoked salmon, cucumber and radish salad, some horseradish potato salad, and a little wedge of lemon. Enjoy. So okay, we're on to the main course, and what we have for the main course is, again, is very much a crowd pleaser. We have some medallions and monkfish. We have some braised lettuce with peas, bacon and some wild mushrooms, and we have some lovely pea mash. little sauce here, which is a red wine sauce, which generally you think, well, wouldn't go with fish, but realistically it's great. There's some monkfish bones used in the sauce, some shellfish, some STARANISE, some red wine, a little bit of sweetness to cut the acidity. All these ingredients will go absolutely amazing together. So first things first is we take our little braised lettuce, peas. Also as well as we've got some lardons of bacon in there. We've got some pancetta. These will come with a lid on. You don't need to be that curious and pop a lid off. It's all going to be in there. Pop them in a preheated oven for 10 minutes, and that gives you plenty of time to do everything else. Our pea mash, we're just going to send over into our secret cupboard again, into the microwave. Everything's done for you. Just loosely put the lid on. Basically 2 minutes before you're plating up on a high heat, you'll pop that in. Sauce can just go into a pot like so. The sauce is quite strong and it'll not take a long time heating up. So my advice is try not to burn it. Okay, so we can set that on the back, turn on our, and then just put it on one. And then we can always turn it up and heat it near the time. We've got some pea shoots here to go with our peas and our pea theme and the garnish. So the monkfish itself, we have marinated that in a little bit of oil and some thyme and garlic. So we'll just pop that on a tray. Again, in Roscoff, monkfish was probably one of our best selling fish. Just bring our little medallions together again. Keep these because when we're cooking the monkfish, we're going to finish it with some roast garlic, lemon and thyme. And then we're going to put one of our pans on here, frying pan, non-stick, very important, and put up at the high heat. Again, I've talked about it before, just pat dry. Of course, wouldn't be us without a good whack of seasoning. So cracked black pepper. Monkfish take a little bit more pepper than other fish. Salt underneath. So the monkfish is just going to get done totally and utterly in the pan. We're going to cook it. We're going to let it rest. It's going to release some of the natural juices. And then we're going to finish it with some garlic. The garlic's already been pressed and crushed. Some lemon and some thyme. And we're going to cook it in some rapeseed oil. If you don't have rapeseed oil, you can just use light olive oil, or else you can use extra virgin olive oil. A lot of the videos we've done previously, we've put oil and butter together. This shows what sort of temperature the pan's on. But this monkfish, we're going to cook almost like a seared scallop. We're going to cook it really, really high temperature. Our pan's just getting hot now. I'm going to have a glass of wine actually. This video will be out for next weekend. It'll be Father's Day, which is a really important weekend. Not because it's a summer solstice or it's Father's Day. It's because realistically there's going to be a lot of football on. And for me, who hasn't had any football for a while, I can't wait till the Premiership starts. So Father's Day is going to be an exceptional weekend. Also, as well as we're going to talk about a special that we're going to be doing for Father's Day for a perfect gift for Mourne. So if everybody's stuck for a gift for their dads, because let's face it, dads are important, is just think about how much a dad would love a lovely bit of monkfish, so a bit of smoked salmon, a nice bottle of wine, or even one of our squid kit, paella kits, some lobster. There's plenty there for a perfect gift for Mourne, and you don't even have to leave the house to make sure he gets it. Okay, so our pan's on there. I'm gonna have a little slug. I generally tell you that you put butter in there and it's going to tell you when the pan's ready, but as you can see the already how it's separated there, you can see that it's almost good to go. The pan is up to heat now. You'll know when you put the fish in, you'll hopefully hear a nice healthy sizzle. Don't lift the pan off the heat, but it's good to give it a little shake. Monkfish are really great selling fish in Mourne Seafood Bar. It's local, it's totally sustainable. We use all the parts of the monkfish. We get monkfish in, we use the monkfish cheeks. We cut them down, put them into fish cakes, put them into seafood chowder. All the stock we make for our paella kits always will have monkfish bones in there. And any sort of trim we have in the monkfish again goes in their seafood chowder. It again is a very, very versatile fish. So the monkfish itself is going to be cooked 80% on one side, and there's no need even to be nosy or look at it. We're just going to let it take over. our sauce here. While we're babysitting this, we can see it come hopefully up to heat. I'm going to bring it up to number 5. Yeah, it's cooking nicely there. Again, don't feel that you have to lift your pan off the heat. With no butter in this for a reason, because we want it as high as possible. With a good quality olive oil, it'll not give the same colour butter would give, but it'll not burn like butter would burn. So you can see now our monkfish got a nice bit of colour on it. Like so, that's exactly what you want. We're going to pop that over, that piece. Like so. Like so. I can turn that heat off. And then I'm going to put our mash in the microwave for 2 minutes at a high heat. So just to finish this monkfish, I'm going to put a little drizzly oil on it. Monkfish is basically ready. And we're going to drop these lovely aromats that came in the bag in there as well. All them pan juices on there. Monkfish is almost like a self-saucing fish. You know, it's just, when you let it relax, it just releases all those beautiful juices. Not get in trouble for burning anything. Set that like so. 10 minutes is up for this. Garnish here is ready. You can see it's come up really beautiful. Mushrooms, peas, bacon, some wild mushrooms as well. All the crowd pleasers. And like so. Any excess juice there, I'm just going to put a little bit on that to moisten it. Keep on sort of basting that fish. Sauce is ready. Sauce at the last minute. Nice sheen of the sauce, and we're just going to grab our mash. So mash is ready, and traditionally in Roscoff we would have a spoon and we'd put a nice little sort of quenelle, which is like a rugby ball shape piece of mash at the back. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put a nice little smooth shape of this lovely pea mash at the back of the plate. We give you plenty of mash, okay? So you can serve the rest on the side. Most important thing is it will taste amazing. And then we get the star, our little monkfish medallions. And then our little sauce here. This is what a sort of dish we would serve back in the day in Roscoff. Some pea shoots to continue the theme on the peas. A bit of oil in that, just to help spread up the sauce. There we have it, folks. 2 beautiful dishes from Roscoff. We have medallions of monkfish with pea mash, braised lettuce, peas, lardons of bacon, some pea shoots, and a lovely red wine STARANISE sauce. Enjoy.